So when an event happens in the world where a liberal tries to do something that's empowering and emboldening, and they're standing up for whatever LGBT rights, trans rights, democracy, while doing it look completely cringe. As a normal person, you sit back and you look at it and say, dang, this is like a South Park episode. Apologize. That's why on this channel I always say we live in a South Park episode, because some of the stuff, it's like literally from South Park. But hey, it's not just me. Conservatives parrot this as well. You see something crazy and they say this is like a South Park episode, which is true. It's true. But I think that the producer of these shows are starting to see this, because they're starting to add these conservative influencers on these episodes of South Park and Family Guy. It's really funny to see. So if you don't know already, there's already been some people who've been on Family Guy, like Ben Shapiro. Recently, Charlie Kirk was on South Park. I wanted to react to some of the videos that are coming out about this, the episode clip that they're in. And it's just really funny, because I don't know if South Park and Family Guy are trying to offend them, but they actually like it. It's funny because conservatives actually have a sense of humor. I don't know. I don't get this. Well, conservatives are so sensitive about everything. That's liberals, okay? Liberals, you make a freaking Gene commercial and they're already on the forefront saying this is white supremacy. And that's a South Park episode itself. They should actually make that into a South Park episode. That would be a funny episode. Just like they did with Lizzo. And hey, Lizzo lost weight because of it. She got super offended and lost weight.
Your book, Faster Than the Speed of Love, is back on the shelves. Really? Nice. With a new foreword by Ann Coulter. Less nice. And a very foreword by Lauren Boebert. When I'm not rubbing my hand over a tinted khaki, I'm curled up with a copy of Brian Griffin's excellent book. And does anyone know how Beetlejuice the musical ends? Oh, my book is being co-opted by the right. It's gross. And it's selling. It's number 2 on the neo-Nazi bestseller list, behind Ben Shapiro's Tyranny, How the Radical Left Made Me Bad at Sex.
Oh, God. It's that kid and his dog again. Never as good as The Simpsons, not nearly as smart as South Park. I wonder how Seth still writes this from inside the closet.
And, obviously they're throwing shade at Ben Shapiro, but I think it's funny because there's a list for neo-Nazi books, and that's so true. Like, literally, I forgot where it was. It was like this really liberal bookstore, online bookstore, and they literally had a Nazi list of Nazi books, and Ben Shapiro's book was in one of them. That's the funny part. So that's what's hilarious about it, because they're making fun of Ben Shapiro. Don't get me wrong, because obviously the left makes sex unbearable or whatever, but Ben Shapiro's laughing at this. He's not offended. He's not going on the Daily Wire and saying, hey, this is terrible. But all in all, Ben Shapiro laughed at it, and we moved on with our lives. It's just a little jab, and they weren't too harsh on him. So this is the one that they made fun of Trump on South Park. Yeah, so he's walking around a party. There's like a song. I don't know if it's copyright, so I'm just going to mute it. But he's like dancing.
But they have to sit with Jesus at lunchtime?
Listen, buddy, you just need to relax.
Pictures like, what the flip is going on? You have to, if you love Trump and you see this and it makes you mad, you just have to laugh. It's a freaking cartoon. It's funny. Like, if someone made fun of me on a cartoon, I would laugh at it, even if it was harsh.
South Park wants some goddamn answers.
All right, then I'm gonna sue your whole town.
So this is when Trump sued Paramount and won. I think they're referencing that. That's what I believe they're referencing. So the little Trump characters go, "I'ma sue you, I'ma sue you." It's so funny. And if you haven't recognized it, if you're an old South Park fan, if you've ever seen the movie, they're literally reskinning Saddam Hussein. He was literally is like the same voice and everything, the same model. It's just like they reskinned it. He gets in the bed with Satan. So this is literally like from the South Park movie, except they're not like in hell; they're in the White House. So I don't know why they pretty much reskinned it and put Trump on there. Maybe they're trying to say that he's Saddam Hussein. I don't know, but oh no, this is so funny. So here's another episode. I don't know if it's the same episode. It probably is, but another clip of it came out of Trump, and as you can see in the back, it's JD Vance. I'm actually disappointed they didn't use the JD Vance meme, the JD Vance meme face for him. I'm freaking shocked they didn't use that. That would have been hilarious if they did. But let's watch this.
Hey, buddy, welcome to Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President.
What is it fantasy, Bob? Hey, will you get out of here? I want to make you the new face of Homeland Security.
But, Mr. President...
So, I showed that first clip. That's the only one that's like a normal clip. This one's like recorded on the TV. I think it just came out yesterday. So this is like the rest of the same scene.
I thought Christy Nome was the face of Homeland Security.
Well, she was, but her face freaks me out. So what do you say?
Well, I do need a high-paying job.
And then also it's very low too. So if it's low, sorry.
Excellent. Now let's take care of that nut for you. Hey, Stanton. Meet the new face of Homeland Security.
Whoa! Oh my God! I just want to go. This place is gross.
Would you like me to apply the baby oil to Satan's
Okay, look, I think there's been a
Freaking Diddy.
misunderstanding. I'm gonna take a little break here.
Hey, come on. Relax, guys.
I don't know why they're making Trump look like that. It's just so funny. It's like, what? It's just like, they usually try to do the Trump voice. Maybe they couldn't find anybody to do the Trump voice, so they're like, screw it, we'll just do this reskin of Saddam Hussein. But this is funny altogether. And then Trump hasn't said anything. I think the administration said that South Park is a failing thing, so I think the Trump administration didn't like it that much. Trump himself didn't say anything about it, but JD Vance is laughing. There's a tweet from JD Vance. I'll put it on the screen. He said it was funny. So last but not least, Charlie Kirk was on a South Park episode. Cartman is trying to parrot Charlie Kirk, which is absolutely hilarious. And Charlie Kirk loves it. He actually shared the clip. I think this was released yesterday. I don't know if this is the same episode. I don't know anything about this. It probably is the same episode. But it's funny how they are putting a bunch of conservatives on here and they're just laughing at it. They're like, this is funny. And I think it's really making liberals really mad because they want Trump supporters to get pissed off at South Park and try to like ban them or something. There's not very many conservatives that are offended. Maybe there probably is a few. But the majority, we're just laughing. It's a freaking cartoon. Like, people gotta chill out, bro. It's just a cartoon. It's funny, though.
I do with my body.
Let me ask you something. If a pregnant woman is killed and the baby dies too, why is the killer charged with a double homicide?
Oh, but because people have different beliefs. And
It's not about belief, it's about truth. Science
And the
confirms
bottle,
life begins at
too.
conception.
Bottle, he freaking picks it up and he does that, too. That's the funny part. He does that, like the little bottle thing down
different
here.
beliefs.
It's
Like-
not about belief, it's about truth. Science confirms life begins at conception. So yes, Jeremiah 1:5 says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. But it's just morality that demands we protect the most vulnerable. So let me ask you, when do you think life began?
Eric, are you all right in there?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. I'm just in here master debating.
Look, Eric, that's enough. Let's get out of the bathroom.
I can't, Mom. I'm master debating to these young college girls.
That's very naughty, Eric. Stop it.
Mom, I finally got sponsored by a protein powder, so I got to master debate for a couple more hours. Leviticus 9:1-8. Leave me alone.
I do with
my
my...
So, there's more parts to it. I don't want to show too much. I don't want freaking Comedy Central smacking me with a copyright or anything like that. But essentially, they're making fun of conservatives, and it's funny. They're just kicking back and laughing at it. Charlie Kirk is. JD Vance is laughing at it. Trump hasn't said anything. Ben Shapiro is laughing at it too with the Family Guy one. So this is a big W for the culture. I think this is a huge culture shift where you're having conservative influence being made fun of. And like I said, you have to be really popular to make it on a South Park episode or a Family Guy episode. You have to be popular. These are online influencers. They're not political. They're like not politicians or anything like that. And a lot of these conservative influencers are kicking back and laughing at it. It's funny. I mean, you should be able to kick back and make fun of yourself, even if it might be a harsh joke. You got to just laugh at yourself. It's a cartoon. So, what do you guys think about this? I think this is a huge culture shift, like I said. I think this is shifting in the conservative direction, even though they're making fun of them. We're on their radar, which is good. So, who knows who they're going to make fun of next? I just can't wait to see it. What do you guys think about this? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. And we are literally, conservatives are literally in South Park episodes now. So, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.